This is the brand new DJI OM4, the 4th generation of DJI's smartphone gimbals. The tagline for this new gimbal is "Create magnetic moments." After we unbox the OM4, you're gonna see exactly why the word magnetic is so exciting for this release. Can we play the intro file? The OM4 is gonna be so good for a lot of different people. We have content creators nowadays that make everything with their phones, and we have people that are documenting life with their phones, filming their kids, filming their pets, just capturing memories and enjoying them. Now, if my mom had a DJI OM4 and a smartphone back in the day, my childhood memories would be a lot less shaky.
We're at the Royal Gorge Bridge in Colorado.
We'll get into a bunch of test footage, some new ways to use the OM4, and a bunch of new features after we take it out of the box. We're gonna do this very safely, ladies and gentlemen. Always go away from you, always slice away from your person. Boop. Safety. Now we're in business. Create magnetic moments. This looks like our mounting ring. This is our little carrying case. And then the mother load, the gimbal herself. The material feels really good. I like the color. It's like a subtle off gray kind of color. I love this folding design. It's similar to the OM3, but you don't have the huge bracket that the OM3 had. This is just way more minimal. And the build quality feels really, really nice. So you just fold it and it snaps into place like that. Here's the actual bracket that goes over your phone. It's all steel, feels very nice. And then our little baby tripod, a cable, USB-C for charging. So why is "Create Magnetic Moments" such an exciting tagline for the OM4? Well, let me just show you. To attach your phone to this gimbal, literally all you do is slide your phone into this clamp, make sure your camera is set to the correct side, and boom, you slap it onto the gimbal magnetically. It's magnetic. Am I the only one geeking out about this? This is such a smart and efficient design. Just imagine yourself on a trip with your friends. You have your phone with you, of course, and you have the OM4 in your bag. If you just keep the clamp on your phone, you can pop your phone onto the gimbal whenever you want to get smooth shots. It gives you complete freedom to shoot however you want and not be pressured to carrying the gimbal with you all the time. And adding to that, the balancing and setup of this gimbal could not be any easier. All you do is attach the magnetic clamp to the gimbal, turn the gimbal on, and you're ready to shoot. That's it. I wish all gimbals were like this. That would change the camera world. It would be insane if all gimbals were that easy and fast to set up. So the OM4 has a more sleek and minimal design than the OM3, especially with the way that you attach your phone to the gimbal, but also the motor strength of the OM4 has been increased since the OM3, and it's also smoother now. And since our smartphones have built-in stabilization within their own cameras, if you pair that with the OM4, you're getting smooth sailing. Super smooth shots. And although the motor of the OM4 is really strong with a weight capacity of 230 grams, you still shouldn't put the magnetic clamp over your phone case. To get the absolute peak performance out of the OM4, it's best to run with a naked phone. Speaking of that, how smooth is it when you run? We're gonna run with it. Right by the leaf, right by the branch. I'm gonna see what happens when I jump. Does it look like a video game? One of the brand new features of the OM4 is dynamic zoom. Essentially, all you do is enable this setting in the app, and it gives you this warping cinematic effect. It's very similar to a famous Hollywood technique called the Hitchcock shot. To achieve this shot with big cameras, you have to have the camera moving forward or back while zooming the lens in the opposite direction, all while keeping the subject in focus. It's a pretty intensive shot that usually requires multiple people on a film set to achieve, or you could just do it by yourself with the OM4 and your phone. Ultimately it's up to you, but I mean, you know the right choice. Now let's say you want to take a picture of yourself, something that's becoming more popular. Using gesture control with the DJI app and the OM4, you can start and stop recording and adjust your composition all hands-free by just using gestures. Now whenever your mom asks for a group photo, you don't have to be mad. Just pop your phone onto the OM4, and with the power of gesture control, you can create beautiful family portraits frustration-free. A couple of notable mentions are active track and standby mode. Active Track 3.0 is now updated and allows for smaller subjects to be tracked more accurately. When you enable this in the settings, you can either tap the trigger on the gimbal one time, which will center your phone and then begin tracking your subject, or you can just tap the screen with your finger or even draw a frame around your subject to begin tracking it that way. The OM4 will automatically enter standby mode when it isn't used for a while to save you on some battery life. Also, you don't need to worry about putting the gimbal into standby mode before taking your phone off. When you take your phone off, it will automatically enter standby mode for you. Then when you're ready to shoot again, you just put your phone back on the gimbal, tap any button, and it will start up again, and you'll be good to go. I'm genuinely pumped about the DJI OM4. Whether you want fun, smooth footage with your friends on road trips, or you want your mom's FaceTime footage to not be so darn shaky, the OM4 is perfect. The foldable design and the magnetic mount setup make it really easy to get going and minimal to carry around with you. I am for sure keeping this little bad boy in my backpack. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Kinotika, check out my personal channel for some hot vlog action, and I hope you have a wonderful week.